Hello, let's do one up. Puzzle 276. It's an 8x8 today. All right, the way this game works is each row and column has been split by these bold borders into segments. A segment of length n has the digits 1 through n exactly once each. So we need 1 through 4 in this segment, 1 through 3 in this one, just a 1 here. And then columns work the same way. A row or column like this top row with no bold borders has all of 1 through 8 exactly once each. All right, I'm going to get started. Let's get the easy ones. This is a 1, and this is a 1, just because they're 1 length segments. Okay, so now I want to look at the short segments. I like to look for restrictions on them. So for example, this is 4 long. We need a 2. This can't be 2, this can't be 2, so this is our 2. We're left with 1, 3 that can't resolve. This one does not affect this cell, because you can't scan across these bold borders. This segment and this segment need a 1, so you can't restrict that. Here we need 1, 2, and 3. Again, can't scan across that border. Here, this 1 tells us this is 3 and 1, just to finish the segment. Always good to look for follow-ups, but I don't see any. Okay, well, this segment is just finished. The 2 is given, so we just place the 1 there. This segment's also finished, 2 and 1 there. Here, I need a 1 and a 3, which I actually can't resolve. Here, I need 1, 2, and 3. This can't be 1, this can't be 2, but that's not enough for me. Okay. That may actually be it for our short segments. The next thing to do is to look at the long segments and compare segment lengths. So we know this segment needs all of 1 through 8. If we look at the segment lengths, that tells us the maximum digit that can go in each of these columns, each of these cells. So the max digit here is a 5, 8, 3, 6, 8. So I don't think that's enough to restrict anything. Let's look at the next one. We've got 4, 8, 8, 5. It's really only worth talking about the ones that aren't 8. So we've got 4, 5, 3, 6. 3, 4, and 5. It's not good enough. We can't do anything with that yet. Okay. 1, 2, and 3 there. We need 1 through 5 here. I'm not seeing anything to do with that. 2 is actually fully restricted. This can't be 2, this can't be 2. This can't be 2 because of the 2 placed there, and this can't be 2. So the 2 is placed in this row, this segment. Now we're left with 1, 3, 4, 5, but I'm not seeing it. Okay, this row, just the shorter segments. We got the 5, we got a 5 again, we have a 6. So the digit, what we want to think about, since 6 is the biggest of the restricted ones, what we want to think about is what are the digits we still need, 6 or below. We already have 1, 2, and 5, so we need 3, 4, and 6. So what that tells us is that because there are 3 columns involved in the 6 or lower columns, and there are only 3 digits left that are 6 or lower, those are the 3 digits that go in the columns that are 6 or lower. Because if we try to we can't put a bigger digit in them, and so all 3 of them have to end up here. So we end up with the 3, 4, and 6 here. This can't be 6 and this can't be 6. So the 6 is immediately placeable. And then now we need 3 and 4, and this column can't be the 3. So that's a 4, that's a 3. Now we're left with 7 and 8. This cell cannot be 7, so we get the 8 and the 7. So this whole row just finishes itself. It's completely done. I want to make sure I follow up properly on all of the digits I just got. So we're just going to look at what those might do. So maybe 8 in this row, actually, because this can't be 8 anymore. I was looking at how the 8 affects things. The 8 could go here. This is too short. Oh, but the 8 can also go here. Okay, never mind. No, yeah, there's 2 places. Okay, so anything else here? We have the 2, 3, 4 here. We need 1 and 5. We got the 6 here. All right, I don't think there's more to see there. Let's keep looking. 1 and 3 there. We need 1 through 5 here. Anything restricted? Not that I see. Not enough anyway to place anything. Here we need 1 through 6. The 2? This can't be 2. Column-wise, okay. This could be. This can't be, this can't be, and this can't be. So the 2 actually ends up placed here. For the row. 2 places for 3. Okay. What about 6? Where does 6 go? Because this can't be 6, and this can't be 6. But there are 2 places that could be 6. All right. Let's look at this row. So this is max 3. We're talking about the max digit. 3, 3, 5. Okay, 3, 3, and 5. So if we think about the digits, 3, 3, and 5. If we think about what digits 5 or less we still need, we need 1, 3, 4, 5. So that's 4 digits. There's only 3 columns that are restricted that way. So unfortunately, there's some optionality there. Yeah, and I don't see any additional restrictions. Okay, now we can look at the columns, do the same thing. So this is max is at 4, 5. That does not help me because we need 3 digits below 5. How about this column? So we've got 5, 3, 6. So we already have the 5 and 6. So I said that this was 5 and this was 6, but it's actually the max in this cell is 4. The max in this cell is 4. So we got 4, 3, and 4. So how many digits 4 or below do we still need? We need 1, 3, and 4. So the 1, 3, and 4 are going to end up somewhere in these 3 cells, 1, 3, and 4. We can look for restrictions. We know this isn't 4, this isn't 1. But unfortunately, we can't quite place them. But it does mean if 1, 3, 4 go here, the 2 remaining digits, 7, 8, go here and here. So this is a 7, 8 pair. Unfortunately, I can't do anything right away. But it is worth penciling, I think, when you find something like that. At least the 7, 8 ending up in those 2 cells. Could always come back and rescan, but all right. Any other? Let's look at this column here. So we've got 3, 5, 5, 6. 3, 5, 5, 6. 3, 5, 5, 6. Fortunately, 6 and below, we do need 5 digits. So we can't quite do that. Here we've got a 3 and a 5. No, this isn't helpful. What over here? So we already have 1, 2, and 3. We need 4, 5, 6, 8. Unfortunately, 4, 5, and 6 could all go here. Okay, I don't see what to do with that. Okay, so I missed something in my scans. Because that was all of the segments, I believe. There may be a pair or something that I'm not noticing. So when I'm gone through everything and I haven't seen it yet, I may have missed something obvious. But while I look for something obvious, actually I just found something. I was gonna say while I look for something obvious, I like to pencil cells that I know are down to 2 options. But we don't need to do that here because this one looks up into this segment. So that makes this the 1, which makes this the 4. Now, we need to make sure we follow up carefully on those. Let's see if we missed. This is going to be 3, 4. Sorry, yeah, 3, 4 across here. Does this 4 help anything? Unfortunately, I'm not really seeing that doing much. It placed a low digit in one of the low segments. If it had placed a low digit in a big segment, that would have been helpful. But it placed a 4 in a 4-length segment, so okay, so I am then going to go through and start penciling. So we know that this is 3, 4, and 3, 4. What does this column need? It needs 3, 5, 6. So this can only be 3, 5 because it is not a 6-length column. Okay, what else looks low hanging? We need the 1, 5 here. 1, 5, 1, 5. Here we need 1, 3. Over here we need 1, 3. That does make a 1, 3 pair here. So when I looked at this bottom row, maybe I didn't analyze it properly because these both are 3 length. And so the 2 tells us that the 1, 3 pair has to end up here. That's another way of seeing that 1, 3 pair. And so 1, 2, and 3 are used up. The 1, 3 end up here. Here's the 2. So now 4 is our smallest digit. This is max 5. So this is going to end up being a 4 or 5 only. Unfortunately, well, 7 and 8 are used up here. This is max 6. So I guess this is 4. Oh, it can't be 4 either. So this is only 5, 6. Right. So what was left here? 3, 3, 5, 6 was left. This can't be a 3 anymore because of the 1, 3 pair. Yeah, 3, 5, 6. Okay. Unfortunately, that doesn't seem to be enough. We need 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. So any other low-hanging fruit here? Like this column, we need 1, 4, 5. This can't be a 1. So this can't be 1 and this can't be 1. Again, the 1, 3 pair helping a lot. So if this can't be 1 and this can't be 1, the 1 ends up here, and that actually resolves our 3, 1, 3, 1. That gives us a 3 here as well. Again, in a short segment, but it's all right. We have this 7, 8 pair here, actually. Yeah, we knew the 7, 8 would end up here because we knew that the 1 and the 4 would end up in these two. This can't be the 1. So this is the 4, this is the 1. Did that do anything? The 4, maybe? Not seeing it. Okay, gotta keep looking. Here we need 3, 5, 6. This can only be 3, 5. It can't not be the 6. It's a 5-length segment. This can't be the 3s. This is 5, 6. Things are progressing slowly here. I need a 2 in this segment. That's been there from the very start. I've missed it the entire time. So we can place this 2, leaving 1, 3s behind. Again, like being forced to look at these segments sometimes, even if just because you're penciling them. That's 3, that's 1. You'll find something that you should have seen. It happens. Puzzle's a big puzzle. All right, 1 and 3. So what does that give me? This column, maybe? We need a 2, 4, 5. This can't be the 2, this can't be the 2. So we get the 2 down here. Now we're left with 4, 5 across here. I'm going to mark that. I don't think it's resolved. And we need 4, 5 across here. Also not resolved. This is an X-wing on 5s. Don't think it does anything. We need 4, 5, 6, 8. Oh. Three, 5, 6. Okay, I'm still missing something. 3, 4, 5. With this much penciled, it can be hard to find what you're looking for. Also, like the markings don't auto update or anything like that, so you gotta make sure you update your markings as you place stuff. I thought maybe 6 in this column. 6 ends up in one of these two. Wonder if it does come down to this 5 X-wing. I'm not seeing immediately why it would be true. We also have a 1 X-wing. 1s are taken care of though. Are we still unclear on where 8s go? Yeah, we are still unclear on where 8s go. There's a kind of 2 8s to place in somewhere in here. 3, 4, 5. All right, this is, let's look at this column again. This is max 5, 5, 6. Yeah, it's not good enough. Oh, wait, where's the, is it not good enough? 5, 5, 6? I mean, okay, so where's the 7 in the column is kind of my first question. Oh, there's 2 places for 7. Hold on. Is this a 7, 8 hidden pair, though? No, because the 8 can go here. Ooh, spooky. No, we actually have 3 8s to get. We need one of these two. Okay. Darn. So yeah, I was wrong when I said the 8s would end up here because we also have these 8s left. Wow, I'm not seeing what to do here. 3, 5, 6. I could resort to penciling the rest of the puzzle. Not sure if that's useful. Just thinking of, I'm just looking at how certain columns might be restricted. I'm gonna go through everything again. Are there any like easy wins here? 3, 5, 6. 4 through 8. Huh. It's got to be this row. Like, this row is so open, there must be something to do, right? I mean, I know that sounds contradictory, but I've looked at all the ones that aren't open, so let's look again. So 4 is the max here. We're not putting a small digit in here. That might be important. So we can put a small digit 1 through 4 here. We could put a 3 here, but nothing else. So 4, 3. I'm looking at what columns could take 4 and below. I don't know if that's helpful. I don't know. Okay, well, anyway, 4, 6, 4, 6, 5, 3, 5. 4, 6, 5, 3, 5. That does it. Wait. This cell can't be 7, 8. Right. So where do the 7 and 8 go in this row? It's basically what I just found. It's kind of in the opposite way. Right. The 7 and 8 are already in this column. This is one of them. This is the only one that can be the other one. So this is our other 7, 8 for the row. Meaning this has to be from 1 through 6. And it's not 1, 2, 4. So it is down to 3, 6. Oh, it could be 5 also. Yeah, we knew it was 3, 5, 6. But this ends up being 7, 8. Does that help me? Maybe it helps this column, because this can't be a low digit anymore. Are we asking about where the other 7, 8 goes? I mean, it could be here. The 8 could be here. I'm not sure that helped me. Okay. Wow, 17 minutes in. All right. Let's try to wrap this up. I'm going to just pencil what's left. See if that sparks anything. Don't usually recommend doing that, but when super stuck, I don't know what else to do. I keep going back over the same stuff. It has not been super helpful. Okay, so here's something I'm going to apply while doing this, which is we have this 5 X-Wing. What do I mean by that? Call it whatever you want, but the idea is this column needs a 5. It's going to be one of these two, and this column needs a 5. It's going to be one of these two. So this column's going to take a 5 from these 2 rows, and this column's going to take a 5 from these 2 rows. Well, the 2 rows only have 2 5s. So there aren't any more 5s for the rows to give to any other columns. We're going to end up with a 5 here and here, or a 5 here and here, hence the X name. And so this cannot be a 5, this cannot be a 5. And I'm going to bake that into my markings. So this can be 1. No, it can't be 1, 2. Could be 3, 4. It is not a 5. Can't be 6, 7. And it could be an 8. This also isn't a 5. It's not 1, 2, 3. It could be 4. It's not a 5. It could be 6. It could be 8. All right. We also have an X-Wing on 1s, but none of them wanted to be 1s anyway. I think maybe those are the last ones to place in the whole grid. This cell here is just 3, 5, 6, which, again, the X-Wing on 5s does remove 5 as an option from this. This is 3, 6 only. Okay. That does make an X-Wing on 3s, and I think that's going to do it. Notice how this column needs a 3, and this column needs a 3, and so this row is going to give a 3, and this row is going to give a 3. That means no more 3s for those rows. Importantly, that means that's not a 3. So that's our 1, that's our 3. The 1 resolves the 5 and 1. That resolves our 5 X-Wing, giving us our 5 and our 4. The 4 resolves our 3 X-Wing, which gives us our 6 and our 4 here. This row finishes with a 5. Very cool. Now, what else can I follow up on? This is not 3. 4, 6, 8. This was never 6. Sorry. Left us with a 4, 8 pair here, 7, 8 pair here. Cool. All right. This is 3, 5, 6. It's not a 5. This is only 3, 6. Should I look at this row, or let's see. How about this column? We need 4, 5, 6, 8. I do not see a restriction on that. Is there something else going on here that I can just do immediately? This 3, yeah. This 3 gives us the 5 here. That gives us the 6 and the 3. That's the problem with all these markings, is you can forget to update them also. So 4, 5, 8. 4, 5, 7, 8. Still not done. What is the this 6 looking down? So that gives us the 5, giving us the 4. 5 and 4 are gone, so that's an 8, giving us the 7 and the 8 and the 7. This has to be something for the row. This is a 6 for the row. There's the 5 in the column gives us the 4 and the 5 there. That leaves the 8 and the 4 there, and we're finally done. All right, so we kind of had to use an X-wing that led to another X-wing. Interesting. I don't know if there was another way through. It's quite possible I missed something in my scanning, but I enjoyed those 2 X-wings, so that was fun to do. Cool. Let me know if you have any questions, and of course, let me know how you did.